Wobbly wobbly wop wop. Wobbly wobbly wop wop. Oh wobbly wobbly wop wop. Wobbly wobbly wop wop. Wobbly 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 wop wobbly wobbly wop wop. Wop. Hey wobbly. Hey y'all. I think I'm good. I become myself. Oh. Test one, test one, test one. Mic check, mic check, mic check. How we doing, my sexy babies? It's your girl, Tay Michelle, and I'm back here with another podcast video. And with my twin, we be vibing. Classic. We solid. Okay, hold on. I think I need to put the camera a little more. Push it back just a little bit. Give me a moment. Yeah, that's it. Hold on. Y'all, I be learning. Yeah. Okay. Brianna. Okay. Again, welcome back to my podcast, to Talks with Tay. It be feeling like it been a minute, but I'm really trying my best to at least record one podcast a week. Try to stay.
And this is why I'm always checking to see if the mic is on, because it likes to die on a real one. Like, I'm sitting here having a full-blown conversation with y'all, and y'all can't hear nothing. Y'all can't hear nothing that I'm saying, and I don't even remember what I was talking about. This is why I have to check it multiple times. Because why are you playing with me while I'm recording a podcast? You try to defeat the purpose, but baby, I'm going to continue to keep doing this podcast. Playing with the wrong one. Anyways, let's continue the video.
I hate when this thing dies. It just be dying. And I hate when I just left church. I suck at promoting. Because I'll edit, do everything. But when it comes to promoting myself, if on my channel, it don't be there. Mm-mm. So I need to do better with that. I be forgetting. I lack consistency in that. And now I'm very self-conscious that this needs to stay green until the video done. That's why I'm looking at my mirror. I'm looking over here because I need to see that green light. Okay, so oh my god, I gotta catch you guys up. Because I got tea. I got tea on me, honey. Okay, so lately I have been going through a lot of changes. First, let's just say your girl is doing her thing. Things are turning around for me. Great things are happening for my good. Yes, 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 yes. But in that, there's some lessons that I have been learning that I want to share with you guys. So the first thing is that I got a problem with letting go, and I didn't know that. I be saying I be forgetting, but I don't be forgiving. I don't. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that I hold on to things, and I do. And I've been holding on to things like that I don't need to hold on to. Like some of the things that I be holding on to, there's nothing to hold on. So I don't even understand why I'm holding on to it. And I've really been coming to a realization and acknowledging that the fact that there are some things that I have not let go in my past, that I shouldn't even be stuck in the past, because I'm here today in the present now, and I should be focusing on what's going on now. But I be so caught up in what happened then that I be in that moment that I don't be in an alignment with where I am. Okay. I, I just said something just then. You missed it. Rewind it back. Catch it. Put it in slow mode. There you go.
focusing on what's going on now, but I be so caught up in what happened then that I be in that moment that I don't be in alignment with where I am.
Listen, man, I'm learning how to forgive myself, forgive my parents, forgive certain people in my life for what they did. And right now, I don't know what it is right now. Oh, I got scared. I don't know what it is right now that is making me still hold on to these emotions and to these feelings. I'm gonna get into details, but I've recently been dealing with like anger, heartbrokenness, sadness. I have been in certain situations these past 2 to 3 weeks, and I've been processing a lot of things, and some of it is not, all of it is not making sense to me right now, and I really question on what on like how is it possible that I have like a calming mind, like sanity, peace, joy, because I'm going through a lot. Um, and I realized that I shouldn't question that I have peace because I have peace that surpass my understanding. I shouldn't question that I have joy. Of course, I'm supposed to have the joy. I have the spirit of joy. Of course, I'm supposed to be happy. Of course, I'm supposed to be calming, and it just lets me know that I'm in a place where I am growing and I am maturing in areas that needs to be developed, and that I just need to be still and just allow God to do what he does, because sometimes when I'm in situations, I don't know if I've dealt with the emotions or dealt with the situation and how to move forward from it, because I realize that I am a person who holds on to it. And I'm in therapy and I've talked to my counselor about it, and it's not a surface level type of situation. It's something deeper that's in me. And I think I'm scared of being hurt again. So I hold on to those emotions that I felt because I don't want to feel it again. I don't want to go through it again. And I've been very discomfortable. I'm in a very discomfortable position in my life. Like everything is discomfort, and it's good discomfort. It's helping me get out of my comfort zone. It's helping me get out of my shell. I'm learning about myself in this. I'm seeing myself for who I am because I struggle with seeing myself. Um, I'm learning how to love myself. I'm learning how to uh, take away the judgment lens from my own self, and just to do the things that I enjoy and love, and not be so hard on myself, be easy grace, transitioning to this girly girl and not being so much in a masculine. It's been so weird. It's been like, ugh, but it's like I like it, like what you said, like I could be a woman and it's new, you know. Mm, where do I want to start? What do I want to do? I feel like this is it. Like I don't know what else to say. It's just a lot going on with me that sometimes I feel like I don't do enough, but
I think right now in the states in my life right now, I need to be still because there are a lot of emotions that I'm dealing with that I have not dealt with. So recently in therapy, uh, I talked to my therapist about me having opening up about I have a fear of being stranded, and we were talking about it. I was talking to my therapist about it, and I was telling her that I had a conversation with my mom, and told her like, um, I hesitate a lot coming to you to speak to you about a lot of things because I'm scared that you will lash out on me because I experienced that. I don't know y'all experienced, but I experienced it, and I don't want to feel like I'm wrong for what I'm feeling, and it scares me. And um, I told her that um, sometimes I hide how I truly feel, what's inside of me, because I'm scared that she once again will lash out on me or tell me that she'll kick me out. And to me, it it's a manipulation way because it's manipulation to me because I have nowhere to go. So I will be scared to speak my mind to my mom. And I was telling my therapist about this, and she was telling me like it's something deeper. So then, when you get to talking, I had mentioned my abandonment issues, and we talked about it about how I mentioned that my dad abandoned me, and she was like, "You're scared because you don't want to be abandoned again." So basically, to give y'all a rundown, when I was like a sophomore in college, it was like second semester. My dad had moved back from Chicago or Indiana. Um, my freshman year, into my freshman year, and I was staying with him. My mom had moved to Chicago. My brothers were in Houston, Texas, and I was in college. I was at Albany State University. My parents were freshly divorced, and it was really chaotic in my house. It was really a lot going on. from my from the age 16 to like I think I was 19 at that time. So, um, yeah. So it's homecoming, and I get a call from my mom, and she was telling me, catching up, hey, how you doing? Da, da, da. And she told me, she said, hey, where you gonna live over the summer? Your dad moved to Indiana, and my dad had not called me, not texted me, not gave me a fair warning, none of that. In that moment, I was so angry. Angry. I was so upset. I was upset at my dad, and I was heartbroken. I ended up having to have to find um a place to live. And during that time, my car was broke down. Like my transmission was messed up. So I ended up calling my old best friend Kiera. I think I talked about this in my last episode. I'm gonna tell y'all again, cause this is what I mean when I say I repeat myself, and then I come to an awareness that I already talked about this, but I'm gonna talk about it again because maybe the spirit needs to hear me. There's something in it. So basically, I was saying with my old best friend Kiera, and I was living with her. We ended up going back down to Albany because her little sister was going to Albany. Something had happened. My car was ready, supposedly. So I went down there. My car wasn't ready. And so I ended up staying there another week by myself with an old fling of mine. And I was stuck. And in that mindset, in that space, I really was sleeping. I kept questioning my worth. I kept questioning, was I important? Did I matter? Am I enough? My dad had made me feel like I was second, like I didn't mean nothing. I kept constantly saying like, how could you say you value your kids and your kids are important, and I don't feel that. Like, you just upped and moved because the woman that you're with wanted to move back to Indiana. You didn't think of your daughter. Like, the woman you're with was more important than your daughter. You didn't think to call me or ask me, like, no, I like, what? I was like so angry and so devastated. I was so heartbroken. I cried like I didn't, and when I was stuck at my old flings, I didn't have no type of clothes, nothing. I slept in the same clothes that I wore for a whole week, to the point where my mom was sending me money to go to Walmart to get new clothes and new underwears and all this other stuff. I didn't have anything to shave, like to wash my hair, anything. Like, I was actually homeless, like real life homeless. Like, my dad literally abandoned me. And I believe that's my old fling's name. I believe Jarvis's sister or something or somebody ended up taking us home, because I believe Jarvis went to go stay with his sister. And he ended up dropping me off at my old best friend's house. And once I got back there, I was kicked out. And I ended up moving to my auntie's house. And I don't know how I got my car. But I ended up getting my car, and I ended up driving back all the way to my auntie's house. And my mom ended up finding a house in Georgia, because she was in Chicago, and she moved down here because I had nowhere to go, because my dad upped and left. And I hadn't talked about it since it happened. All right. I never dealt with the emotions. I never talked about it, how it made me feel, because I didn't want to deal with those emotions. I didn't want to relive that, because it was very traumatic. It was very, why am I crying? Because it doesn't even have an effect on me. Maybe it still does. I've never dealt with the emotions, dealt with the heartbreak, dealt with the unwanting, not feeling valid, feeling important. I kind of like brushed it off. And talking about it with my counselor on Saturday, it made me like think about a lot of things about me crying caught me off guard. Sorry, y'all. Because that's sad to me. Like, you shouldn't ever make your child feel less than. Because my dad really made me feel less than. Like, I was not important. Like, I really questioned my worth as a woman, as a person, as his child. I didn't feel important at all. And I kept thinking to myself, like, I expressed myself to my dad, but I guess I never really actually fully did, because now that I've like talked about my abandonment issues and my father abandoned me to my counselors, it brought up so much emotions and heartbreak and devastating that it started to reoccur to me, like, damn, I'm still angry. These are where these insecurities come from. Because to me, a father, a man who has a daughter or a son, has a role to play, especially when he has a daughter. And I could have really used that, because I put myself in a lot of situations and men that I could have avoided if I had my father there to teach me what a man is, what a leader is in a man. And I didn't have that representation. I had to figure it out by dealing with men that I was not supposed to deal with, putting myself in situations where I didn't need to be in.
I placed myself in a lot of in danger trying to figure out what it is a man is or what it is that I need to know as a woman. I was lost. I didn't know half the things that I went through. And it makes me so upset just thinking about it. And I'm so upset with myself that I even put myself through that because I didn't have to go through that because I have a father, but a father that wasn't there. Like, thinking about it, like, all I remember of my father being in my life was always drinking and eating and sleeping and playing the game. And my mom was always the parent, always the parent. And my therapist put something in perspective to me that I hold my mom accountable. Like, I don't excuse her. I hold her accountable. I don't let it slide. I don't say, "Oh, that's just her." No, but when it comes to my father, I don't do that. I just say, "Oh, that's just him." And I really believe because my father is not in my life presently, because he's distanced from me, like he's in a whole different state, it's different. But it's also unfair to my mom. And my mom and my therapist really put that in perspective for me that, so I've been processing those feelings, the hurt, because I haven't let it go. I haven't actually really forgiven my father for leaving me, for abandoning me, for making me feel like I'm not worthy enough to be in your presence. I'm not worthy enough to be loved or to be valued or to be important. Like, I wasn't expecting to cry. And talking about it out loud and actually like hearing myself speak, I'm still like processing, and I've been like all in my head trying to figure out the best way to respond and how to deal with it. And I don't have an answer yet. So I think the best thing right now is to just be still and just wait on God. And in that, just start doing the things that you love to do. That's what I started doing while I was, processing these feelings. I've been doing like YouTubing, going to dance classes, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, you know, getting back into acting, which I'm going to talk about that too, doing the things that I enjoy, that I have passion for, you know. But I'm learning how to let go of the past and to just focus on now. Because I have been holding on to the past, and I have been holding myself back, and I don't know why I'm still holding on. I don't know why I'm holding myself back, because I'm really tired of allowing people to disrespect me, like, or allowing myself to keep getting hurt. I'm the one that's allowing people to hurt me. I'm the one that's allowing people to disrespect me. And I get upset with myself because it's like, okay, if you're done, if you're tired of this, why do you keep allowing it? And I'm trying to figure out why am I allowing this? Like, if you fed up, bitch, why you keep letting it happen? Is my question.
If you're gonna be fed up, be fed up. If you're not gonna give up, then don't give up. I'm really trying to work on my cursing because my church mom told me if you're gonna dance for the Lord and you're gonna be for the Lord, you need to represent the Lord right. And um my tongue is getting there. It ain't there all the way, but I'm trying to be res- not respectful. I am, but cognitive. You know, at least try. It's better than not trying and, showing effort that I'm working on it. I'm still working on myself. I'm not all the way there. I'm not finna fake like I'm all the way holy. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Mm-mm. Not me. Not finna astray you or steer you in the wrong way. I'm not. But anyways, just trying to. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? I don't remember. Oh, it just went blank. Oh, Lord, help me. See, every time I have a side conversation, my thought pattern be going. I just be jumping everywhere. I'm still trying to get, used to being me because I'm not used to being me. I'm learning how to be me. I've told myself that I'm not hiding myself and I have it and, allowing my personality to be there, doing all this stuff. And it's been very like dope. It's been a dope experience, but also it's been like weird because it's like, ooh, because I've realized that I am my biggest critic and I judge myself a lot and that I'm the one that be worried about other people when other people not worried about me and it's me, not you. And once I realized that it's not an outward thing, it's an inward thing, and I started doing like inward, I be like, damn. Why? Some of the stuff that I do, it icks me. I have a lot of guilt inside of me that I'm working on, not trying to be like feeling guilty about how I feel and how I think because I've been really protecting a lot of people's feelings. And I'm like, oh my God, stop doing that. You're hurting yourself. And see, I put myself right back on track. And I understand why I be hurt myself because I'm really like angry. Don't really care. Exhausted. Like, I'm tired of the yes ma'ams. I'm tired of people pleasing. I'm tired of what I used to be. And I'm still working on creating boundaries. That's still lacking. And it needs some more strength. Um, but it's just a lot that I'm going through. Um, you know, I've been very mindful of how I've been responding with the issues that I have because I don't want to respond or make a decision that I don't have that's not a real truthful answer and it does not have clarity. Like I just don't want to be like, oh, this is it and then I messed something up. So I've been really like mindful to not be impulsive or intrusive or irrational or, you know, avoid it or ignore it. Because in a couple of days, I have been ignoring what I've been going through because it's just like, all right, like I don't care about this. But it's very vital for me to be still. It's just a lot. But anyways, let's talk about this dance and this acting and these transitions. Um, so y'all all know that I started dancing. like officially started dancing. And although I'm not where I'm at, I'm actually proud of myself for going after the things that I love and doing the things that I love and enjoy. I suck ass for sure, boo boo, but I enjoy dancing. Like, I may not have great dance techniques, dance skills, but that doesn't mean that I can't have them. And I am so excited in how amazing I'm going to be at dancing. I took a dance class last weekend and I had so much fun, and I will be continuing with taking dance classes and elevating and doing more. I actually bought me some mirrors to put on my wall. I can't wait for them to come through so I can start seeing myself and perfecting um, my dance thing. My dance skills. So that's that. I am like doing a lot of things that's out my comfort zone, because when I be dancing, I be like, oh, I don't know how to flow. I be like, oh, girl, I be fucking around to find. I be messing around and trying new things and figure out what's for me. Don't ask me how I came up with this choreography, because I literally just played a song and I just move. I just freestyle. And sometimes when I be freestyling, freeforming, I be like, what? Sometimes I be like, hey, but I be like, what? What is this? So I'm out here trying. I'm making an attempt. However, let's get into the acting. I've been shying away from acting because it's like, how am I get there? How am I going to get to the me not having a vehicle has been really stopping me getting there, because I really want to take the jump. Like, I really want to take faith and take that leap and start acting again. I really do. I really want to do it, but I just feel like I'm not there. Like, I know that I need acting classes, that I know that I need more experience, which I can like sign up for acting classes, do all this other stuff. But me not having a vehicle is stopping me. Like, I'm holding myself back, and I'm really trying to figure out why. Why are you holding yourself back? Stop holding yourself back. Stop doing that. I'm irritating myself when I tell you that's my biggest problem right now, where I'm in right now, is letting go and holding myself back and figuring out what it is that is that I'm holding myself back, and what it is that I'm not able to allow myself to let go of the anger and to move forward, because that's the question mark right there. Moving forward, like learning how to move forward and not look back on the past, and learning how to forgive and believe in people for who they say they are when they say they are. When someone show you who they are, you believe them. Like, yeah. Letting go of the anger, not letting it bother me, because if it bothers you, ain't let it go. And I have it. And I'm learning how to let things go and not hold myself back, because I'm the reason why I am empty inside. No one can pour into me the way I can pour into myself. No matter how many times I've tried to go make myself happy or fill this in, like being in a relationship with a man. Like, I did that and I still felt the same. Going to parties, drinking, using substance abuse. No matter how many things I didn't try to maneuver to make myself feel full inside and free and happy, I still remain the same inside. So no one else can fix this but me. And I'm learning how to fix it and looking myself in the mirror and do all those things. And it's been mm, a roller coaster. I've had some rough weeks. These last 2 weeks were kind of rough. This week, I really had a better week. Mm, I'm really gonna learn how to like make my videos flow and not like be all over the place. I'm still learning how to be comfortable in my skin and be comfortable in the things that I love and gain confidence and all the other stuff because right now it's a little shaky, allowing myself to be me. Sometimes when I share my opinions, I kind of get this fear of what people are going to say. And I'm starting not to like be in that. Yeah. So I'm working on like not allowing a lot of things to get in my head because I'll start over analyzing, overthinking, and it don't be that deep. It don't be that deep. It really don't be that deep. So yeah, I'm really gonna work on that acting, like I am, because I really want to start acting and getting involved in things like that. And I need to stop allowing circumstance situations hold me back and start trusting in God. Because when I tell you I have not been trusting in God or have been like, you know, giving him the things that are on my mind lately, I just let it sit and I just will just be quiet and I will just hear my thoughts and I'm like, damn, like I'm really angry. Like this is really upsetting me and I won't talk about it. And I'm learning how to like get it off my chest and deal with it. So sometimes I be scared or have anxiety or be worried about how I'm gonna make this or how I'm gonna do this. And sometimes my financial circumstances be in the way because money. It's like I need it. Money is a problem. I just learned to not stress. I told myself this week, stop stressing out about the money that you're going to spend and spend the money that you're going to spend. You always talk about saving money and then spend it. Spend the money that you're going to spend and leave it alone. And when I tell you I did that, I have not been stressing. That is going to be my method. That's going to be my method because it works. Because even though I spent as much as I didn't think I was going to spend, I still got enough to lead me into the next week. And I'm thankful for that. So get my financial together because don't be like me and have 2 credit cards that you got to pay and then you got student loans. Don't be like me. Now you stuck and can't get a car or a house because you got bad. You ain't got bad credit, but you gotta pay off these credit card bills. And I'm not the only one. And that's stressful. It's stressful with type of bills, budgeting, managing, and saving. Okay, it's stressful. Okay, it's like, chill out, relax, give me a break. I just paid rent the other week. You telling me I got another bill to pay this week? Didn't sign up for this. Take it back. Don't recommend. Take it back. What is this? It's a water bottle. That's that, y'all. But in that, I've been around my friend. Y'all know the lovely Miss Erica. And being around her, she has taught me a lot of things about myself and the things that where I need to be in. I pay attention to my signs. I'm really good with paying attention to my signs of where I'm at and what message is. And she has taught me that I need to love being in the season that I am because I will get into my head and I would dissociate it from the world and I would disconnect. And I will get into this place and you could be literally right next to me talking to me. don't hear a thing. You won't feel a thing. And it's so dark, it's gloomy, it's lonely, it's sad. I'm in my head thinking how to connect, da 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 da. And she'd be like, "Did you hear me? No. Mm-mm." And so I learned that I be in my head too much. And then I be focusing on like negative stuff, things that had happened in the past where I still feel like I'm sad that I'm not like there all the way. And like being around her, she lets me know that I'm not really present with myself and I need to learn how to be more present with myself. And um she has been loving on herself, taking herself out, buying herself, everything new. So I was like, you know what, I'm in a season where, I'm not hiding myself, I'm loving on myself, I'm focusing on myself. Why am I limiting myself to not buy myself new clothes, new shoes, new purse, new everything? So she has taught me that I need to start embracing and start focusing on the good and start focusing on what I have now. Like, I have a lot going on and I'm so worried and focused about how this situation made me feel, how this da da da, and that I really got a problem with staying so connected on what happens so negatively that I don't pay attention to what's so positive in my life. And I'm really gonna work on that really, really good because I really can't complain on what's going on in my life because a lot of things are happening for my good and there's a lot of things that are going good. Like, I have a YouTube channel, I have a job, I'm alive, I'm well, I have breath in my body. My situation with my car accident, I'm about to get my car soon. Like, it's a lot of things. I'm dancing, I'm filming, I'm doing a lot of things that make me feel good. And I'm so worried about and putting so much energy on things that don't need to have energy in. So she gave me that. So I bought me some stuff this last week or this weekend, you know, and I'm just gonna learn how to just stay focused on the positive and the good and try my best to move forward and not allow the negative to get so powerful because we do that as human beings. Like, we focus on like how somebody make us feel if it's bad and we don't see the positive in it. And it steers us in the wrong direction. We're not focused. It's a distraction, and that's exactly what it's been. Like, I've been distracted by my own thoughts and things and stuff like that. And she just helped me to realize that I'm in a new space. Everything's new. Buy yourself new. Do all this. So thank you to her and loving on myself. That's that. And last but not least, I want to talk about this. Um, this transition from being masculine to being feminine. Let me tell you something. It's been weird, but I like it. I like being a woman and not being in an energy where it's masculine and where it's aggressive. And, finding what's for me, what works best for me, learning my voice, knowing what I like and what I don't like, and experiencing new things, and trying out makeup, getting my hair did, you know, wearing clothes, seeing what's my fashion, what's my style, what's all this, cool. Great, 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 great. In this change, in this transformation of me, you know, of me saying like me being feminine. I always knew that I was a girly girl. But now that I've said yes to myself and being my authentic self and allowing myself to be me has been discomforting and has been a great experience. However, I've learned that I've been disconnected to myself. And I'm still processing that and learning and figuring out what it is about me that I said no to myself, that I stopped messing with myself. Like, that's very heartbreaking to me that I chose not to fuck with myself. Like, what? Bitch, you're stupid. Why would you not want to fuck with yourself? You're like so dope, Tay. Like, you're creative, you're unique, you're awesome, you're energetic, you're pure, you're kind hearted. Like, there's so many great things about me. And I'm trying to figure out what it is about myself that I don't like about myself. Because there's nothing to not like about me. If you don't like me, oh, well. And so, learning that about myself and, accepting that and learning that I'm not in tune with who I am because I don't know, maybe I'm scared of things. Because there are a lot of things I'm scared of, like being in tune with my sexuality as a woman. It's weird. It's so weird. I've lived so much inside of my body that now that I'm exploring outside of my body and being present and like seeing me for who I am and looking myself in the mirror and telling myself that I'm beautiful, that I'm worthy, that I'm unique, that I'm kind, that I'm safe, that I'm loved, that I'm tailored, and all these affirmations of loving myself and seeing myself and valuing myself and validating and protecting and caring for myself and being confident in myself. I really realized, like, I have not been there for myself for a long time. Seeking validation from other people and not myself has really done it. Wanting attention, but not giving myself the attention that I need from myself. Like, this is like a big transformation, a big change for me. Actually being a woman and playing a woman role is so new to me because I'm so used to a masculine energy that is so natural to me to be like one of the bros. Like, being a lady is so different for me. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy laying back, sitting back, being treated like a queen and being a woman. But it's so different and it's so new. And it's weird. It's like, like, it gives me like icky vibes a little, how like something just like, ugh. But you like it a little bit. That's what that's giving me. And just looking at myself and seeing who I am. Like, I'm not used to wearing lipstick. It's a lot of shit that I'm not used to that I'm getting used to. And I don't want to ever feel this discomforting again. I don't want to never go back ever. So I am enjoying this ride and I'm learning to just take it easy, grace myself, do it one by one, to be myself, not to shy away. And yeah, even with my dancing, like, even the sexuality of a woman, like, not having a mindset that I'm being used for sex, because I was molested and raped at a young age, and at the age of 9 and 19, and I've been in a lot of situations where men use my body and degrade me, and then someone that I allow men to degrade my body and use my body, so that makes me feel worthless. And when sex comes, I don't really feel, it's like, what you want, nigga? Do you really like me, or do you just want to find what you can find in the bed? Are you trying to go treasure hunt hunting? Because I'm not it. And so I have a hard time being in my sexuality and actually having a longing to, no, actually wanting pleasure. Like, because there's like, when you're by yourself, you're like comfortable in your own skin and you can share this with yourself because nobody's there to judge you. You can only judge yourself. When I have my moments where it's like horniness has a rise and like I want pleasure, there's nothing wrong with wanting pleasure or wanting to have sex because that's just something that you want right now. I have a lot of moments of like that with myself. And I kind of like question like how can I do this by myself undercover, but then like when I'm with somebody that I like or that I care about or that I'm in like a relationship, I don't show that I want to be pleased or I want to please that man that I'm with. You know? I realized that uh I need to work on that, and I realized that I got a lot of experience of where I have a different meaning about when it comes of being sexual because I guess I've never been in a mindset or not mindset. I guess I've never been in an environment where I'm actually dealing with a man who actually wants to please me and not take something cuz sex does really destroy. Even though sex can be pleasure, sex does destroy relationships and things, and I've experienced that so many times that anytime I have had sex with any dudes that I've dealt with, they never like, it's always been the same. Like, oh, we had sex, cool, block, silent, ghost, come back 3 4 months. Like, I'm not trying to do that no more. I'm actually not gonna do that. So I gotta, damn, I'm fucked up. I got a lot of triggers. I got a lot of trauma. Wow, ain't that some shit? Anyways, but yeah, I'm, even though like I go through all this, I still am enjoying this transformation of being a woman and dressing up like a girl and being me and exploring who I am. Although I'm going through all this, I'm proud of my growth. I'm proud of going through all this because I'm not overreacting and I'm not making it as a big deal because I'm allowing it to be in its natural form and not giving it so much power that I know that I'm okay. Like, I know that good things are happening for me. Like, I understand my situations and I understand why I'm going through it and I understand the purpose of it. And because I have so much knowledge on that, I have great discernment and to not allow this to overweigh me or overpower me. And I do have my days. I do get overwhelmed sometimes. I do have trouble days, but in the midst of it all, I know that I have the Lord. In the midst of it all, I'm still here. In the midst of it all, I don't have nothing to complain because I still have peace. I still have joy. I still have an opportunity, another chance, uh, another day, another yes. I'm grateful. I am. I have favor over my life. I am truly appreciative, and I just know that before I just know, like, I never had this much faith. So this is how I know that I'm okay, because normally I would complain, normally I would panic, normally I would have anxiety. So the fact that I'm not responding how I used to, and that I know what kind of God that I serve, and I know what's happening for my good, and I'm trusting on him. I don't really allow my circumstances and my situations to weigh me down. And like I said again, like, even though I'm dealing with a lot of shit right now, and I've been like learning that I need to work on my mindset and, castaway and all this, it does not steer the fact that I know that I'm on the right path. I just don't give a lot of shit energy no more like I used to. Sometimes I'd be really hard on myself and be like, how am I healing myself? And I'm still allowing the same shit to happen, but sometimes shit does need to happen for the reason why it needs to happen, because maybe it's just not for you yet. Maybe that's not for me yet. You know what I'm saying? So when I know it's not for me, I'm not about to stress over it. If I still need time to develop in something, I'm not finna be so hard on myself, because I beat myself up a lot, and I'm very hard on myself, and I'm not doing that. That's disgusting. We're not doing that. Uh-uh. Really working on being present, because I be in my head way too much, and being in my head is not safe. It's not a safe place for me. I be in my head. Mm. So no. So I hope this helps. Like, again, I hope I hope I don't sound contradicting. Like I said again, I'm working on it, but I'm proud because I've been consistent. I've been working on it. I've been trying. I'm still gonna stay in this because there's something in it for me. I'm excited because I will be getting paid off YouTube, and for my visuals and for my acting and for my dancing. Like, I'm going crazy this year. I'm not sleeping on myself no more. I'm done sleeping on myself. I'm so serious about not hiding myself and not allowing other people judgment to affect me, because I really do be concerned about stuff like that. So I'm learning how to, like, what's the word that I'm looking, not give a fuck. That one. Really learning how to let go of people's opinions and not being scared to say what I'm gonna say, because what you gonna do if I really, like, I'm really finna, this elevation is gonna go crazy, because what you gonna do when I start saying how I really feel? Not staring away, not bucking down, because the things that I be wanting to say in my head and I don't say, I really be feeling like I'm a coward ass bitch, and that's something that I'm not, and I will not portray that, because I really do think let me get this off my chest. That really irks me that the things that I be saying in my head don't come out my mouth, and it's like, girl, why? Like, I pretended to be something that I'm not for so long, and I'm so used to being silent that I done made it a habit of being silent. That when it's time to speak up, Miss Ma'ams don't be speaking up like she should be, and I need to be. And that's something that bothers me, because it's like, bitch, where's weak in you, ho? Ain't shit about you weak. I need you to stand on business like you said you was going to, and I am. And I'm learning, like, maybe the way I set up boundaries isn't the way that I think that I should set up boundaries, because there's a lot of things that I be wanting to do, and I'll be like, but is this something that I really need to be doing? And then I gotta sit back and I be like, okay, God, seek God. God, like, you gotta seek the kingdom. He knows what's best. And I just be sitting here waiting, and I just be still. But I be like, this ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm allowing people to walk all over me and talk to me any crazy like I'm that type of person. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of allowing people to shit on me. No, shit on them. I'm finna start shitting on you. I'm fed up. Fed up. I can't do this no more. I'm really upset with myself because it's like, wow, you're allowing the disrespect. You're allowing people to talk to you like that. And why? What's holding you back? And why are you letting it hold you back? Get on your ones and twos and P's and Q's, Miss Girly. Once again, here go my microphone dying and me just continuing talking and not noticing till afterwards. So please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and turn your post notification on and stay active with me. You can follow me on Instagram at Taylor Michelle 1111, and you can follow me on TikTok and Snapchat at Tay Michelle 1111. And you guys, I hope you guys enjoy this podcast with me. Bye, my sexy babies. I love you. Have a great one.